Bust it open, huh? Let me see you drop. Down in the car. Bust it open, huh? Let me see you drop. Today we hustle, but the night we play. Today we hustle. Today we hustle, but the night we play. Today we hustle. I'm styling, I'm wildin'. I'm styling, I'm wildin'. I'm styling, I'm wildin'. I'm styling, I'm wildin'. Get down in the car. One time give it all. Bust it open hard. Let me see you drop. Down in the car. One time give it all. Bust it open hard. Let me see you drop. Today we hustle, but the night we play. Today we hustle. Today we hustle, but the night we play. Today we hustle. Down in the car. One give it all. Bust it open hard. Let me see you drop. Today we hustle, but the night we play. Today we hustle. Today we hustle, but the night we play. Today we hustle.
Trying to be the baddest one. Bet the style the loudest one. Bending all the rules in this game. Try not to tattle, bro. Tattle, bro. Or else I'll have to battle ya. Battle ya. Break your mind and rattle ya. And rattle ya. Checking off my calendars. So I be spitting live in the booth. I be getting high with my youth. And we just hitting miles in the coupe. We just in the vibe with the crew. Trying to be the baddest one. Bet the style the loudest one. Bending all the rules in this game. Try not to tattle, bro. Tattle, bro. Or else I'll have to battle ya. Battle ya. Break your mind and rattle ya. And rattle ya. Checking off my calendars. So I be spitting live in the booth. I be getting high with my youth. And we just hitting miles in the coupe. We just in the vibe with the crew. Trying to be the baddest one. Bet the style the loudest one. Bending all the rules in this game. Try not to tattle, bro. Tattle, bro. Or else I'll have to battle ya. Battle ya. Break your mind and rattle ya. And rattle ya. Checking off my calendars. So I be spitting live in the booth. I be getting high with my youth. And we just hitting miles in the coupe. We just in the vibe with the crew.
Bag, bring it back. Do it clean. Smoke a sack, keep a mag. Sippin' lean. Good chill, pop a bill. Make a scene. 50 racks, Sunday bands, off my jeans. Yeah. Flip a bag, bring it back. Do it clean, clean, clean. Smoke a sack, keep a mag. Sippin' lean, lean, lean. Go chill, pop a pill. Make a scene, scene, scene. 50 racks, Sunday bands, out my jeans, jeans, jeans. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Go get your life right. Go get your life right. Go get your life right. Go get your, go get your. Go get your life right. Go get your life right. Go get your life right. Go get your, go get your. Go get your life right. Go get your life right. Go get your life right. Go get your, go get your. Go get your life right. Go get your life right. Go get your life right. Go get your, go get your. Go get your life right. Go get your life right. Go get your life right. Go get your, go get your. Take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna, with me, girl. Take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna, with me, ride with me. You know you wanna, ride with me. You know you wanna, yeah. Take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna, with me, girl. Take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna, with me, take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna, with me, girl. Take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna, with me, ride with me. You know you wanna, ride with me. You know you wanna, ride.
All right, guys, welcome to round 4 of season 8 here of the FTR, or also known as the Full Throttle Racing League. Today we will be racing in the Circuit of Americas, well, located in the USA. Quite obvious, Circuit of the Americas, United States. Yeah. The first Grand Prix ever held on this track was in 2012, quite recently. Don't think there has been a Grand Prix in 2020 due to COVID. But yeah, today we will be driving here. And we saw last week, last weekend, that the official F1 also drove here. So that's great to see. We're gonna do 28 laps of racing. It's gonna be a full qualifying, quite remarkable because we only got, I think it's a bit glitched, but I think we only got 12 people in, so that's a bit unfortunate, but it doesn't really matter. This total circuit length is gonna be 5.5 kilometers to complete one lap, and a 154 kilometers to complete the whole race. Not qualifying included, of course. The best quality lap ever recorded was a 132 by Lewis Hamilton. No, by Valtteri Bottas in 2019, right before COVID. And then the best lap record is a 136.1. Lewis Hamilton has won the most Grand Prix here. I think he's won 5. That's the information I found on the internet. As I said already, it's going to be in the United States tonight, with a total of inhabitants, well, a total of 335,480,437. We can just say 340 million. The best overtaking opportunities are going to happen in turn 1, turn 11, and turn 12. So I do think, this is a very long track, so I do expect a lot of overtakes happening today. So we're going to go straight into the lobby today, and we'll see what it's going to be. It's going to be interesting. Full qualifying with 12 people. Interesting decision, but it's whatever the management likes, of course. Yeah, like every week, this qualifying is sponsored by Automagneto, and Automagneto is basically a wholesaler and retailer of auto parts in the whole region of Africa. So if you're looking for some auto parts, car parts also known, make sure to check them out, because they do have a lot of things in their what's it called, catalog. I'm not sure if that's the word, but they do have a lot of things, such as let me have a quick look what they got, guys. And a lot of drivers are still on an out lap. Only Thiago Maestro is on the fast lap, so, and it's Q1, so everyone goes through. It doesn't really matter that we are not really focused. So let's have a quick look what Automagneto got. All right, I got it here. So they got starters and parts. They got alternative and parts, batteries and accessories, emergency lamps, tracking systems, automotive air conditioning, alarms and central locking. That's well, I mean that comes in handy in South Africa specifically. What else is there? Lightning, senders, auto wires, bulbs, flashers, switches, workshop equipment, hooters, trailer spares, and all of those stuff. You know, if you're interested in getting some, make sure to check them out. Now we're gonna focus on the race, of course. It's gonna be COTA, quite a difficult one to nail, especially for your tires, because the tires will already be, well, worn out after one lap, especially the soft tires. Hello, welcome. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? We're gonna race in COTA today. Yeah, nothing I can say about this track. It's a neutral track for me. Ooh, Thiago almost spins there. That was quite dangerous. Phantom on a lap, 1.3.2, and it seems like my sound is a bit silent. Thiago Maestro at 2:0. That's not a great lap for many reasons. The best quality lap is a 1:32, and Phantom is going to put a 1:33.7, so that will be the best out of the whole lobby today. Of course, we still got to Q2 and Q3 underway. But yeah, Phantom is looking very strong today already. Matt Travis is on a lap and he is spinning out. Quite unfortunate. I think that's also because of the circuit is quite a long circuit. And also the soft tires overheat quite heavily after the first sector already. And that causes you to spin here in sector 3 in that long right-hander. I mean, it's they say it's a 2-corner something, but I do think that it is only 1 corner. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, they're saying it's even 3 corners. Not sure if that's really true. Interesting. Matt Travis comes across the line with a 152.8. SSL Mango is gonna come across the line though in a few seconds. He is right now on the main straight in sector 2. Quite a good overtaking opportunity there. I was speaking earlier about some corners, but it's definitely also possible in the main straights in this one, which Mango was just driving on, and also in the start-finish straight, where you're easily able to overtake someone into turn 1. I mean, it's quite a long turn. Well, it's quite a long straight, and then the turn is a hard braking zone to the left side. And you can easily make a dive bomb, or maybe on the outside. You do have to watch out for that little bump on the outside of the corner in turn 1, but I mean, nothing too bad. Mango with a 133.3, beating out his competition with more than 4/10s. So Phantom still has to put in some work to be able to beat Mango. Gonna get these standings up real quick because we want to make sure that we will be able to see who is up for the driver standings today. Matt Travis is in P1 with 89 points. After him, we got Phantom with 72 points. So, I mean, if Phantom is going to score some good points today and Matt Travis is going to crash out, he might be able to get in the, well, on the top. Now we got Top Dog in P3. He doesn't seem to be joining the lobby yet, but I heard he was going to join after Quali 2. And then we're seeing Grimjaw in P4, 41 points. Nadim, who is in the lobby actually, I thought he wasn't in, but he is in 5th with 37 points. Now we've got a Mango who is up for a good battle today. He is gonna try to score some more points because right now he is in 6th place with 26 points, and that's not really what he is hoping for, because we all know that Mango is quite a fast guy in qualifying, but he has been a bit unlucky recently. with everything that's going on in the race. I think Phantom had some internet issues in Japan. He could have gotten top 3, I think. I'm not sure. But Phantom crashed him out. Some sort of incident with the internet. But it doesn't really matter because it's all fixed, you know. Phantom hasn't been glitching since then. So that's great to see. Who else is on the lap right now? I think Nadim is on the lap though. He invalidated, unfortunately. Grimjaw is on the lap. Let's have a quick look. He's taking a wide turn coming into that corner. Quite an interesting one because you want to take as much as narrow as you can because that gains you a lot of speed and you can easily touch the curb on the inside. Bob retired from the session already. Quite logical because, I mean, it is still Q1. I'm gonna plug in my computer because I'm seeing some trouble with my internet connection, and usually when I plug in my computer the internet connection gets better, so that's great to see. Because I already got 72 frame drops. Grimjaw came across the line though with a 134.5, not too bad. Travis is not really doing a good performance at the moment, 135.0, but it's still Q1, so it doesn't really matter. We're seeing, who else are we seeing? Nadim, he's still invalidated this lap, but I think he's gonna try and go for another one because he's missing, well, he's skipping the pit entry. So up for a POV, let's have a quick look. And we're seeing a narrow corner there on the inside. Then we're gonna go flat out, trying to get the corner as good as possible, as close as possible to the curb, and then touch the curbs, go a little bit off throttle, a little bit wider here, taking a wide turn into corner or something, then trying to touch the curb a little bit. It seems like Nadim is missing the curb a little bit. Trying to cut the corner as much as possible here. We got a hard braking zone to the left side and touching the curb. He doesn't really do that, but doesn't really matter because he will get more speed onto the straight here. And now it's just flat out into turn 12. Hard braking zone to the left side, taking as much curb as possible on the outside, then as much curb on the inside. We saw Mango do it a little bit better. He was just cutting the whole corner. But it seems like Nadim does have the fastest second sector at the moment, and his lap is looking very strong. Not taking too much curb there on the inside. That might have been a little bit of tense losing. Let's hope he isn't gonna lose the car here. It doesn't seem like it. Taking a narrow corner there, trying to cut as much of the track as possible, and then the last corner here, trying to go as early as possible on the power, which I think Nadim didn't succeed to, and that might have costed him a little bit of time. 134.3, and I think he's gonna try to go for another lap. It doesn't seem like it. Nope, he is not gonna try another lap. So we got Burn It Down right now. Nope. Sims. Nope. I'm gonna take a quick drink break because I'm very thirsty. It's only Q1, and I mean, the race got a little bit delayed, so I couldn't prepare. Well, I had enough time to prepare my speaking, but Sims is on the lap though. We want to see what he's gonna be able to perform, because I mean, Sims has been going. He's been racing with ups and downs. I think he wasn't very lucky in last race. I think, if I remember well, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, he's definitely gonna try and redeem himself. As it is Matt Travis again on an outlap. Quite interesting because he is gonna waste another set of soft tires. I think he's on soft tires. He's gonna waste another set of soft tires, and I'm not sure how many stints the drivers have. I think it's 4 or 5 maybe. But if you're already going on an outlap in your, well, first qualifying, You only have 3 stints of softs left, and I'm not sure if that's the best decision for the Red Bull driver, but Josh is in third. Yet a great lap though. 134.3, and he's once again on a lap, so I'm not sure what that's gonna be. Sims in ninth with a 135 point something. Then we've got Royal Viking also on a lap. Not sure if he invalidated this lap, it doesn't seem like it. So we're gonna have a quick look how he is gonna perform here in the United States. Taking a white line there, coming out of the corner. How is it looking like? Grimjaw retired from the session. It's not, well, I mean, doesn't really matter. He's Q1 anyways. Nobody is gonna get dropped out. And let's have a quick look. That weird corner here. Ooh, he invalidated this lap there. Coming out of the corner. And now he'll have to go for another lap or come into the pits and put in some new rubber. I'm not sure how long the drivers still have. 4 minutes to go. So he will have enough time to come into the pits and put in some new tires. I'm not even sure if he's going to put on a lap though. Because, I mean, it's just a waste of your tires. And when you do one lap, you can basically just, well, save your tires for the next qualifying. But you can also, when you do only one lap, but still do a lap, you can get used to the track. I mean, some of these guys definitely are not gonna have done any practice, and it seems like someone else is coming out of the pits. I think it's who is it actually? Because it is not Shumi. Yeah. Because Grimjaw already retired, so that's why I was questioning it. Tiago also on an outlap. My apologies for the loud sound. Natsumi has left the session, so that's not great to see. I'm not sure what's up with him. Might be some internet connection problems, as Grimjaw also left the session. Not sure what the thought is behind this. Maybe there's been a glitch. Not quite sure, as I need to do something real quick, so I will be back with you guys in a second. Right, perfect. So, Matt Travis on a lap right now. Let's hope he is gonna improve and try to get a little bit of better time than Mango and Phantom. Welcome, Shuki. My girlfriend is in the chat, guys. So, Mango into the pits. Matt Travis, second sector, turn 11 right now. Grimjaw joined again. And it's gonna be interesting to see what Matt Travis is gonna be able to do. And it's also gonna be interesting to see what setup the drivers are running. Because if you're running a high downforce setup, which is coming in very handy in sector 1 and 2, well, in 2 not really, because you get that long straight, but in sector 3 is coming in very handy. But a high... Ooh, Matt Travis spins the car right there. But yeah, if you're running a high speed setup, you're going to be benefiting in sector 1 and sector 2, not really in sector 3. Well, in sector 1 it's questionable. You're only going to gain on the main straight, and then maybe after that turn 1, because you can go full throttle. But it's also going to be the question if you make that corner in full throttle with a long straight setup, if that makes sense. Very good, very good. Sims is on a lap right now, and I'm not sure because we've seen some glitches recently. He has invalidated this lap, and that's gonna be qualifying over for him, because I don't think he's gonna make it till the end of the session. Maybe he has to cut some corners. He's not gonna be able to though, because you cannot really cut this corner. Maybe going wide could save you a little bit of time. And that's gonna be your Q1, guys. So Mango in P1, Phantom in P2, and a surprising Josh in P3. Matt Travis in P4, Bob in P5, and Dean in P6. And that was gonna be your Q1 of today. I'm gonna lower down the volume a little bit. And here again, the standings, as there's a little glitch here because it goes from 10 to 14th, so we're missing 3 people. Not sure how that works, but Natsumi has joined again. Very great to see. He might have gotten a little... Wait, hold on. Why is Natsumi? Oh yeah, he is showing on the screen. He might have gotten a little invite from one of the owners. Yeah, I mean, Q1, not very interesting with 12 people in, because nobody is going out, and not, well, in Q2 only 2 people are dropping out, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, beautiful track. I love the race on Sunday. It was quite late though. It was at 9 p.m. local time. Well, my local time. I think it was 3 p.m. in Austin. Because the track is in Austin, guys, for the guys who didn't know yet. But yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful track. You have a lot of overtaking opportunities. Sector 1, Sector 2, and Sector 3. It doesn't really matter where you want to overtake. You can basically overtake everywhere. It's not really any dangerous corners because you got so much room on the outside. Even if you get pushed off, you got a lot of room. So that's why I don't think there's going to be a lot of safety cars. We haven't seen anyone DNF yet, so that's always a great sign. And it's all going to depend on the strategy too, because I made a strategy chart, and let's have a quick look. I suggest the drivers to go on a medium hard strategy, because I mean that might be a good idea. Also because it's only 50%. If it's a full race, I would suggest a medium hard, medium strategy. But yeah, for now, medium hard is pretty decent. And then maybe a soft medium hard strategy, depending on how many safety cars there's gonna be. Starting on the soft is always a good sign because you have more traction. I wouldn't call it traction, but yeah, I do want to call it traction. So you have more traction on the race start, and that means you are gonna gain a couple of positions. And we're already seeing both AlphaTauris on track. I think Burn It Down is the first one on the lap at the moment. So we're gonna have a look. He is going to the start-finish straight right now, taking the last corner there. Then going into the first corner. Let's have a quick look how he's gonna take this. I do think he's gonna take it great because he was pretty fast last qualifying. And taking a lot of curb on the inside there. And let's have a quick look if he's gonna touch the curbs here. Yes, actually. That was quite a controversial line, but doesn't really matter. So we're seeing the Mercedes driver right behind him. He's taking a white line coming out of that corner. Quite an interesting one. I would take it as narrow as possible, but it doesn't really matter. Ooh, and here he takes a lot of curb, so that's always a good sign, because the more curb you cut, the more speed you get to the into the corner, because you have a wider line. If you're going wider, you can't really take a line that's going wide. You have to take a narrow line. And I had one karting lesson. I mean, karting, like the little cars, and the guy told me, you always want to go from the outside to the inside to the outside, not from the inside to the outside to the inside, because that's where you lose a lot of speed. And yeah, that's what I always say to anyone who asks me, well, how should I take this track? How should I take this corner? And then I just tell them, go from outside to the inside to the outside and take as much curbs as possible, and you're already gonna have a great lap. And also maybe no traction. That's also a good thing. I cannot drive with no traction myself. I drive, well, in Formula 1 cars, I cannot drive with no traction. If in F2, I'm trying to learn it with no traction, but it's difficult. I think the F121 game was a little bit more realistic with the traction, but the F121 cars are not realistic at all. The F122 cars, my apologies. Sims is on a lap right now, and we're gonna have a quick look. He has put in the fastest first sector, so that's great to see. And he's gonna be right behind the Williams driver, so I mean, let's hope the Williams driver is not really on a lap. I don't think he is. It's Mango, to be precise, and he is on an out lap, so I do think he's gonna let him go through. He doesn't want to give a tow though. That's something to keep in mind on the main straight there. You don't want to give a tow to the guys in front of you. Fastest second sector for Sims 2. And not sure why he's having Sims F121. He should change his name to Sims F122, because it's already F2 right now. Well, F122, not F121. Maybe it's his race number, I'm not sure. Where can you actually see that? Ooh, he's losing the car there, second last corner. So that's not great to see. And there's gonna be two drivers dropping out of Q2 right now after the... It's usually 15 minutes, I think it is, or 12, not sure. No, it is 12 for Q3. It is 15 for Q2. So the drivers are already 5 minutes on the track. Not many people have done a lap. Mango is gonna try and put a good lap in here, because I do want him to put in a 132. But I think I'm a little bit too optimistic thinking that he validated this lap, so that's not gonna happen either. And we're gonna have a quick look with Matt Travis, because he's gonna come across the last corner of the circuit here. Let's have a quick look down the main straight, flat out, and he's gonna put a 133.3. So maybe my prediction of a 132 might come through, you know. Mango is on a... No, he is invalidated his lap. Shumi is also invalidated his lap. Has also invalidated his lap. Bob gonna come across the line to start his lap here around the circuit of the Americas, also well known as COTA. And in 2021 I created a league, and some drivers asked me, can you put COTA on the calendar? And I accidentally didn't put COTA on the calendar because I didn't know what it meant. But yeah, without thinking really, I made a little mistake, and yeah, that's why it didn't last too long, that calendar. But yeah, I mean, ooh, Red Bull is quite dangerous there. He is on the grass, but still, if you need to make a lot of space, don't do it through that section. Mango is gonna come into the pits. Shumi is on a fast lap. He is gonna try it again on these sets of softs. Let's have a quick look. Down the main straight, he's gonna get a little tow from his teammate, I think. Let's have a quick look. Grimshaw with a 134.2, and that was beautiful straight line speed tow. Who else is on a lap right now? Nadim. He's gonna come across the last corner here. There's the yellow flag in sector 2. That's the AlphaTauri. Let's have a quick look what Nadim is gonna put on the table. A 133.7. So I do think we're gonna get close to that 132. 133. Did I say 132.7? I'm not sure. And now it's gonna be Shumi. Has he benefited from that straight line speed? Ooh, what's your high score on the game right now? Did you beat it already or not? Tiago is in P12. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, he's quite close to the curve there. Almost validating, but not too sure And I'm not sure if there's any American driver here in the lobby. I do expect that everyone is, well, almost everyone is going to be South African because it's a South African league, the Full Throttle Racing League. And Thiago is one of the only drivers who hasn't put a lap in yet. We got 5 other drivers such as Mango, Phantom, Royal Viking, and Josh, and then of course Thiago Maestro. And Thiago Maestro is going to be the first one from them to put in a lap. 16,000, that's not too bad. I do think I will be able to beat it, so I'm gonna download the app real quick and I'll tell you what I got. Yellow flag in sector 3, I think that's the Alfa Romeo, leaving much space for the drivers to come through. That's great to see. He is parked on the racing line here, so make sure you don't crash someone out into the wall. Yeah. Or invalidate their lap, or I mean, just ruin their lap, you know. He's gonna come into the pits so he can make much room for all the other drivers. Thiago is gonna put in a 135.9, so he's not gonna be secure of that Q3 position yet, but yeah, he's only got he only has to see one driver get a worse lap than him. It's definitely not going to be Mango because he just got the fastest first sector. Let's have a quick look. Phantom is also on a lap. And also Josh, and Royal Viking doesn't seem to have put a lap in yet. He's still got 4 minutes to put a lap in. And Phantom right now coming across the third sector at the moment. Turn 16, 17, something in between there. And then a long right-hander here. Second last corner to your left side. Then you're gonna go another left corner. And that will be your last corner of the circuit. Let's have a quick look. Flat down the main straight. 5th position for him, 133.9. Not putting too much pressure on himself as it is gonna be Mango. 3rd sector right now, right behind Josh. And Josh is going to be the first one out of the 2 to put in a lap. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, 140 for him. Mango gonna come across the line at 133.2. So we're not close enough for a 132 point something. And the drivers still have to improve by 3/10 to be able to beat that. And let's have a quick look what Thiago is gonna put. He's gonna come into the pits. Josh is not really... Wait, is he gonna put another lap in? I think he is. I think he is. Because he's right now with a 140.8 in P10. And if Sims and Royal Viking are not gonna improve, he's gonna be safe. But I mean, Royal Viking hasn't put a lap in yet, and I think a 140 is beatable. And we are seeing him on the main straight right now with Mango right behind him. We got Phantom on another lap. Don't think he's gonna try to go for another lap though. He's gonna come into the pits. Then we're seeing another AlphaTauri. It's Burn It Down. He is in the first sector at the moment. Josh with the fastest second sector. So he might be able to compete with Mango in the qualifying and in the race. Depends on what setup they are running. Let's have a quick look. Third sector at the moment. What is it gonna be? I hope it's gonna be good though. Because I mean, I wish Josh all the best. They're not looking too strong in the constructors, I think. Down the main straight. Start finish straight. Let's have a quick look. 7th. He has improved, but not by too much. Gonna get a quick look to the constructors to see who is gonna be able to, well, who has to put a good performance in. It is definitely not going to be Red Bull because they are first in the standings with quite a couple of points distance to second, which are the Mercedes drivers. And then we are seeing down the bottom the Aston Martin drivers and the Alfa Romeo drivers. And AlphaTauri is in 7th, Williams is in 6th, Ferrari is in 5th. So that's not really great to see, Ferrari in 5th. And who else is there? Haas in fourth. No, in third. McLaren is in fourth. And I mean, McLaren, pretty decent race. I don't think they're in the lobby today. I'm not quite sure who the McLaren drivers are. Let's get a quick look. I'm gonna get that information for you guys soon. So the McLaren drivers are Jean. And who is the other driver? It is Zivan Legic, but both drivers are not in the lobby today, so that's unfortunate. We still got 1 more minute to go in the qualifying today. And I don't see many drivers improve anymore. They're just using up their soft tires, and it's not really suggested to do. Yellow flag in sector 3. And we're gonna see a Royal Viking putting up a show last lap of the qualifying. Let's have a quick look what he is gonna perform. He's got the AlphaTauri driver right in front of him in sector 1, another sector 3 yellow flag, and I think that's caused by Josh. And Natsumi is also on a lap. Sims has not come out anymore, so I'm not sure what's up with him, but he looked very strong in Q1, but in Q2 he had put in a 142.1, and that will drop him out of Q3. Royal Viking right now going into turn 11 down the main straight, and let's have a quick look. He's not gonna have the toe from the AlphaTauri driver in front of him, that's a little too far away. And Thiago Maestro basically has to improve a little bit more to be able to qualify for Q3, because if Royal Viking is gonna get close to the AlphaTauri driver, then it's gonna be game over for Thiago. Let's have a quick look, guys. He is glitching a bit though. Not sure if that's my internet connection or his. Thiago is going to come across the line, has not improved. Let's have a quick look what Royal Viking is going to do. Is it going to be enough? It is not going to be enough, I think. My TV screen showed 11th, and that's what it's actually going to be too. And let's have a quick look. Mango in P1, Matt Travis in P2, and Nadim looking very strong in P3 with a 133.7. Not too bad. And Matt Travis was actually not too far away from Mango, so that's going to give some great sparks in Q3, as we will have a little break in between Q2 and Q3, so we will be right back with you guys. And we're gonna see quite a few drivers out already. And make sure if you want to enjoy this qualifying with some snacks or some drinks, make sure to get them real fast, because it's gonna give, well, it's gonna be a great show here in Q3, because we saw that Mango and who was it? I think it was Matt Travis were quite close in, well, they were 27 thousandths of each other, so I think that was the right number. And it's gonna be Bob. I think he's the first one to start a lap, and he's got his teammate Josh right behind him. Both drivers on an out lap right now. It's gonna be 12 minutes of qualifying in Q3. And I think Josh is a little bit too close to Bob. I'm not sure what the thought is behind this. Maybe to give a tow down the main straight, but then Bob's tires are just gonna be dead for his second lap. Not sure. It seems like Josh is leaving a little bit of space. And we are seeing the Haas drivers also right behind each other. Matt Travis and Phantom haven't come out yet. Neither has Mango. Let's have a quick look. It seems like a Red Bull driver has come out of the pits. Well, he's still driving into the pits, but he's gonna come out of his paddock thing. And it's gonna be Bob with a good lap here. Let's have a quick look how he's gonna perform around the circuit of the Americas. Taking a good line here. Very great to see. Fastest first sector, but of course that's quite obvious, because he is the first driver to put a lap in, and he's gonna take a lot of curve down the inside there. That's great to see. Turn 11 down the main straight, taking a lot of speed through that corner. That's great to see. That's how you should take it. I think Josh has struggled a little bit there. Bob, well known for his good qualifying pace, but also his race pace is quite decent. Don't think he has been lucky in, I think it was Japan, or was it in Bahrain, where he qualified almost perfectly and then spun out in lap 2 or lap 3, not quite sure. So let's have a quick look what Bob is going to be able to perform. He's got Nadim right in front of him. Not sure if these guys are going to work together. I don't think they are, because also the start finish straight is quite early. Like the finish line is quite early, so you're not really able to benefit from any slipstream or something. Let's have a quick look. A 133.4. That's quite fast. That's quite fast. Props to him. Josh with a 133.5. So everyone is very close to each other. I think there's going to be Tiago in sector 3 at the moment. He is looking very strong. Let's have a quick look what he's going to be able to put down. I think it's going to be a 134. It is going to be a 134.3. We're seeing another Haas driver is Grimjaw. Ooh, he's going to put a great show on. 133.9, so that will place him in P3. Then we're seeing Natsumi in the Haas coming down the main straight here. What he's going to be able to put on 133.9, which will place him P4 right behind his teammate. And we are seeing Matt Travis and Phantom, who just started up a lap. Who else is on the lap? It's Nadim coming into sector 3 right now. He just came down the main straight, and I'm not sure who has the fastest setup for the main straight and who has the best setup for the corners, but it seems like he has invalidated, so that's not great to see. He's got to come in again and put on some new tires, or maybe try to set another lap on these tires. It's whatever he likes, you know. Who wasn't on the lap? The Red Bulls are on the lap. And I think it's gonna be Phantom in second, Matt Travis in first. And what is their time gonna be? That's gonna be the question. Do think it's gonna be great though. Do think it's gonna be great. Let's have a quick look. Second last corner. Ooh, almost invalidated there. That was quite close. He lost the traction a little bit there. Taking a lot of curb. 133.2, so that will be the fastest lap of the day. Phantom right behind him on 133.4, and then it's gonna be all depending on Mango. He has the fastest second sector, so it's looking very great for the South African driver. Let's have a quick look. In a lot of curb from the outside, inside, and the outside again, and going on the throttle quite early here. Let's have a quick look. 132.8. I knew it, guys. Someone was gonna put a 132, and it is gonna be Mango, actually. Well, Mango usually puts on a great show in Q3. But yeah, again, he's looking very strong in qualifying, beating out his competition with more than 4 tenths. 4.4 to be exact. I think it is 4.4. 4.4, yeah. Oh, 4.36. Who else is on the lap? I don't think Josh is on the lap though. He was on the same set of tires, I think. Is he gonna come across the line? It seems like he is not. He's coming into the pits. Who else is on the lap? Both for Red Bulls are not gonna be on the lap. Nadim is on an out lap, because I think he's gonna try after this lap to set up another lap on fresh tires, and it is gonna depend on if he's having another set of soft tires. I don't think he's gonna be able to come into the pits again though. I'll have to think, because you would be putting up a out lap right now, which will still take 1 minute, maybe half a minute. Then we're gonna have 2 minutes of, well, 1.5 minute of qualifying, so that's 2 minutes. Then we come into the pit. No, it's not gonna be enough. He is gonna try and maybe put up 2 laps on these tints. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, you know, if he's gonna be able to put up a great show with only 1 lap. That's also great. And we are seeing the Ferrari flag there at the back of the Alfa Romeo, and I really love the livery. I really love the livery. It's looking beautiful, and we all know I'm a big Alfa Romeo supporter. So yeah, I really love the livery, and I love the drivers, and I love the management, and yeah, they did a great job this year, better than last year. But yeah, let's have a quick look with Nadim. Maybe you want to see his POV, what that's gonna look like. Ooh, taking a lot of curve there on the inside. Let's have a quick look. A lot of curves here, which you should do. Leaving a little bit of throttle there onto the brakes, a little bit here, and then taking a wide line coming into the corner, very narrow, and taking as much curb on the outside there, on the inside too. And it's really a track where you need to take a lot of track limits. Well, in real life F1 it would be track limits, but in the Formula 1 game it's not really track limits. And Dean is gonna come down the main straight at the moment. What is it gonna be? Let's have a quick look. Ooh, taking a lot of curve on the inside there. And I think if he would have gotten a little bit more, he might have invalidated this lap. But it's not looking too bad for him right now with the fastest second sector. Let's have a quick look. Taking a lot of curve on the inside there. Trying to get as soon as possible to the left side of the track. And then just take the corner as narrow as possible. Not trying to spin your car there. Let's see if he's going to invalidate this lap. It doesn't seem like it. Last corner of the circuit, and it's looking very good for Nadim right now. It's going to be a 133.3, which will place him in P3. So that's a great lap from him. He's going to try another one, I think. Not quite sure. He doesn't have the ERS. He left, so it's not going to be one for him. But we are seeing no one on the fast lap yet. Grimjaw just came across the line, so he's going to start his... No, that was a glitch from the game. Never mind, I haven't said anything. Who's going to be the first one? It is actually going to be Grimjaw with his first... Well, with the second lap, with the first driver on the grid to put in a lap. And... I mean, I don't know what it is with this game. It's been glitching all season already, and now we're gonna see Grimjaw with his POV, and I'm gonna let the guy talk by himself with his car. I'm not gonna say too much because we have looked a couple of times already at these guys' lap, and yep. But he is really abusing those track limits. He is looking so strong here. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, he's really abusing the track limits, guys. The executioner, Grimjaw. Oh, and by the way, what do you guys think of my EA impression? EA Sports Syndicate. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we got a lot of guys coming across the line right now, starting their their flying lap, and we're seeing Grimjaw with the fastest second sector, but I think that's a glitch from the game. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, qualifying is already over, so Matt Travis and Nadim are not going to be able to put a lap in. I think Matt Travis was just too late, because, oh, that's very unfortunate for the Red Bull driver. And let's have a quick look. Bob, everyone is on the lap, but Grimjaw is going to be the first one coming across the line. He is improving by 1/10. It's not going to be enough to get into the top 5. So I think sector 3 is where he lost a lot of time. Maybe sector 1, 2, I'm not sure. He was taking the corners quite nice though. 7th lap for him. It's going to be Phantom with another lap. He is not improving after his second sector. So let's have a quick look. Is he improving right now? It does seem like it. He has beaten his teammate with a 133.2, so nobody is really looking stronger than Mango. Let's have a quick look. Bob is on a fast lap. It doesn't seem like he is improving. Is Josh improving? That's gonna be the question of today. And it's gonna be Natsumi coming into the pits actually. Burn It Down is also on a lap, but it doesn't seem like he is improving by too much. Maybe he is actually. Let's have a quick look. 133.5 for him, so that will place him in P6, but he got pushed back after Josh taking the second fastest lap with a 133.2. So yeah, from P2 to P6, there's only 1/10 difference. So that's absolutely amazing to see, as we're gonna get a little break here in between Q3 and the race to set ourselves up and make sure that we are not gonna miss anything. If you want to take some snacks or some drinks, make sure to get them real quick, because it doesn't take too long before the actual race is gonna start. I'll see you guys in a minute. Hello, everyone who just joined. This is gonna be the Full Throttle Racing League with round 4 of season 8 here around COTA. We're gonna talk a little bit more about the track because I feel like this is a track where a lot of things can happen, especially in turn 1, 11, and 12, as the drivers are setting themselves up right now to start the race. We already had a qualifying where Mango had the fastest lap. We had Josh putting in a second fastest lap. And then in third, I think it's Phantom, who got pushed back last minute by Josh. 28 laps, I think it's going to be 1.35 something in between there for a lap. And then yeah, not really too much to talk about. It's quite a big country. It is located in Austin, and they started their Grand Prix in 2012, and they didn't do a race in 2020, but right now they are gonna race on here in the Full Throttle Racing League. So I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the strategy chart, which I already spoke about a little earlier. It is going to be a medium hard strategy, in my opinion. In real life F1, it was suggested to go for a medium hard medium or a medium hard, doesn't really matter. But I think that's not really realistic in a 50% race, which the drivers are going to have to perform today. So yeah, medium hard strategy, that's the best I could have thought of. Then we also have a soft medium hard strategy, quite an interesting one, especially because you will have a lot of traction with the race start, and that's great because you will gain a lot of positions. Then we will maybe go for the hard tires after the soft stints. I think I made a little mistake there. Maybe go from soft to hards to mediums, because if you go on hards, you might be able to extend them till the end of the race. Doesn't really matter actually. It's also depending on how many safety cars there be when you do this strategy. And then the last strategy would be a soft hard, but that's a questionable one because I don't think your tires will make it till the end of the race. You will have gained a couple of positions at the beginning of the race because of those soft tires, but after those soft tires, you have to extend those soft tires till the end of their life, and that's going to be dangerous, especially here in sector 3. This corner is deadly for soft tires. We already saw it a couple of times in Q1 where a lot of drivers spun out here. We're gonna have a quick look at what strategy the drivers are on. It seems like, let's get it up real quick. Mango is going to start on hard tires, so he might be under attack from Josh quite early. Then we're seeing Thiago Maestro, Sims, and Top Dog starting on hard tires, and all the rest is gonna start on medium tires, so nobody listened to my soft stint. quite logical, you know. Nobody wants to go on the soft stint here anymore. and we want to see it because there's always a driver who's gonna spin around. Here it is. It is Bob. He's every time he spins. That's great to see. Let's have a quick look at what he is gonna perform in this race, because he hasn't been very lucky in the actual season. I think let's have a quick look what the standings look like. Bob is in 9th with 21 points, so he got a couple of points, but not too much. We're seeing a lot of disqualifications, and yeah, it's gonna be lights out, and away we go. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. Round 4, season 8, and someone has anti-stall. Quite unfortunate. I think it's Thiago Maestro. He hasn't gotten a great start off the line. It seems like Nadim has lost a position to Matt Travis. Matt Travis, who already gained a couple of positions. Bob is going to get the position back on Nadim, and it is not looking like a bad start. Not sure what Thiago Maestro was doing, probably sleeping, as it doesn't seem like the camera is keeping up with these drivers, and Phantom is glitching over the place once again, so that's not great to see. as that might spin a couple of guys out. And Mango is still in P1 after his hard mediums choice. Instead of going from medium to hards, he's starting on hards, and all the other drivers are starting on the mediums. So we would have thought that anyone was going to overtake him in the first corner, but it didn't look too bad for him, as there is going to be an overtake happening here from Bob on Phantom. Phantom is losing 2 positions, and I think he has left the session. Very unfortunate for him, but yeah, his Wi-Fi just couldn't keep up with everything. Sims started in P10, no, P11 actually, and he's right now in P6, so he got a couple of positions, and we're seeing an overtake. Bob, no, it is Josh. Okay, I thought it was Bob again. Josh lost his car there in the 3rd sector, and as I said, it's a really difficult sector to nail. Natsumi has lost his car too. And then it's going to be Thiago Maestro having a battle after his anti-stall in the start of the race. Let's have a quick look. What is this going to be? Who's going to come out on top? Josh down the outside. Thiago Maestro on the inside. They're going side by side in sector 1. That's not really great to see, is it? Well, it is actually great to see, but well, it's going to come out on top. It is going to be Josh, and Thiago Maestro has to surprise him here in sector 2. Maybe he's going to be able to. Depends on how many ERS he has left. Natsumi has made the move down on Phantom. Not really difficult because Phantom is not present anymore. And there is a bit of a glitch here because it says that Nadim is 1 minute behind Burn It Down 2. And Sims is under attack from Burn It Down right now. Sims has caught up quite a few positions, but he's going to lose the position once again, trying to get that slipstream from Burn It Down. And it's not going to be enough for Sims, but he started on the hard tires, so he's going to have a little bit more of the benefit at the end of the race due to his medium tires at the end of the race. And Burn It Down is on medium tires, so he will be on the hard tires at the end of the race. Let's have a quick look here. Bob is right behind Matt Travis. Matt Travis right behind Mango. But I do suggest these two to overtake Mango as soon as possible, because Mango is on hard tires. And that's something to keep in mind at the end of the race, because he's going to be faster at the end of the race. Maybe be able to get a lot of overtakes happening. And it's also going to be depending on how many safety cars there's going to be, and I'm going to try to remove a message if that's possible. Nope, I don't want. One second, guys. I want to remove someone, but it doesn't seem like it's working. My apologies for the chat, but I'm not sure who that is. Grimjaw 310s behind Top Dog, and Top Dog got a lot of positions already. He started in P13, back in P8, so it's gonna be great points for the Mercedes drivers at the moment. Let's have a quick look. Royal Viking has 1.7 seconds behind Sims, so this is gonna be great for Sims because he's not gonna lose too much time behind Burn It Down, thanks to Royal Viking fighting with Top Dog. Top Dog is going down the outside. Let's have a quick look if Grimjaw is going to benefit from this. Don't think he is, as he has to wait for his turn to overtake Royal Viking. Top Dog is going to try and sneak away. He also started on the hard tires as Royal Viking, and I think Grimjaw too started on the medium tires. He's going to shove it down the inside. That was not sure what's... Ooh, I think that was a little glitch from the game. But Royal Viking is back in P8, and I think Royal Viking is glitching a little bit. Josh is gonna make his way through the field, gonna try and overtake Grimjaw. Let's have a quick look if that's gonna happen. Both drivers are gonna have DRS, and let's get back to the front here because Matt Travis is quite close to Mango. Also is Bab. And is it gonna be enough? I don't think it's gonna be enough here in sector 1. Maybe in sector 2, because that's where you have that long DRS straight after turn 11, and I think it's going to be enough for Matt Travis to overtake Mango. But the question is going to be, Is Bab gonna be able to overtake him too? And I think Josh just made the overtake work on Grimjaw. Unfortunately that we missed that out, but we're gonna see a great overtaking opportunity happening here into sector 2. Turn 11, I think it is. Why is this showing this green? We don't want to see this. Let's get here. And it seems like Mango is really having that straight line speed setup because he's not getting overtaken by Matt Travis down the main straight. So it's not going to be enough for him. Josh is quite close to Viking at the moment. Viking glitching all over the place. So let's have a quick look what's going to happen here. It's not going to be enough for him, unfortunately. Maybe it is. Viking glitching down. And that might be some glitching. Glitch 22, the new game of Formula 1. But I think it's just Royal Viking's Wi-Fi though, because he's glitching all over the place, even on my screen. And Matt Travis is quite close to Mango at the moment. Just have a quick look what's gonna happen here in sector 1, because we all know that Matt Travis is on medium tires, Mango is on hard tires, and that's gonna be a little more difficult for Mango here in sector 1, but especially with that fast qualifying lap, I don't think he's gonna have troubles with his hard tires at the moment. Burn It Down is gonna be the first driver with a 3-second time penalty as he finds himself in P5. Not too bad for him. Phantom has left the session once again. Very unfortunate for him. Who else is gonna be there? Thiago Maestro quite close to Grimjaw. And is that gonna be overtaking worthy? I don't think it is. Maybe it is. Is Grimjaw having DRS? It doesn't seem like it. So this is gonna be a great overtaking opportunity for Thiago. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. He is having DRS, but he's not using too much ERS. And we haven't seen too much overtakings happening yet on the main straight. Let's have a quick look at the front here, because we're seeing Matt Travis once again quite close to Mango. We're not seeing too much overtakes yet, as the top 3 has a little bit of an advantage, well, a little bit of a gap to the guys behind them. It's going to be Nadim in P4 with almost 3 seconds behind these 3. It's going to be a 3-way battle. We do have to keep in mind that Mango is on hard tires, and I'm going to take a quick sip of my water real quick, so I will be right back with you guys. Alright guys, and I think Nadim is losing so much time because he is fighting with Burn It Down. And I think, let me have a quick look who are the reserves of tonight. Village has texted me, it is gonna be Royal Viking will be the reserve. So Royal Viking is the reserve. He is in PA right now, so he's scoring a lot of points already, 4 points. Burn It Down is making the move down the inside on Nadim, and Grimjaw is also making a move on Royal Viking, but it seems like for Royal Viking has caught back up. It doesn't seem like it. Royal Viking has lost the position right there, and great overtake from Grimjaw, getting himself in P8, so that's 2 points less for the Aston Martin team, as he is under fire from Thiago and Josh, so that might be no points for him at the end of the race. And we still got 22 laps to go. 21 laps. My apologies. Nadim is going to have the DRS down the start-finish straight here. Is he going to shove it down the inside? It doesn't seem like it. He's too far away. Josh in P9 right now, as the Royal Viking has lost his car into the last corner of the circuit. Thiago down the inside. Is it going to be enough? It seems like it. Josh is going to try and do the cutback. Interesting one. It seemed like Thiago pushed him a little bit of wheel banging. But yeah, Thiago has made the move done. on the Ferrari driver into turn 1. Well, maybe it was the start-finish straight where he already made the move work. Let's have a quick look at the front here. Who is going to have DRS? It is going to be Matt, Travis, and Bob. But we all know that Mango is very strong down the main straight. And let's have a quick look if he's going to get overtaken. It doesn't look like it. Ooh, that was very close there. As Mango is running no ABS, so that's great to see. Ooh, Matt Travis down the inside. It's not looking too good for him as he had to back out of the move. What is this gonna be? Let's have a quick look. Matt Travis is really close, 3/10. And this is a beautiful view actually to see how close the drivers actually are to each other. But Mango is just taking these corners so satisfying with his hard tires, and we are seeing a little bit of wheel spin. I'm not sure if that's called a wheel spin. And we're also gonna see an overtake happening here from Burn It Down. Well, from Nadim on Burn It Down. He's not too close. Matt Travis really close to Mango at the moment. Royal Viking 3-second time penalty, very unfortunate for him. Thiago is gonna come into the pits already. Not sure what tire he was on. I think he was on hard tires, but he's definitely going on other tires at the moment. This is how Mango. Is it gonna be enough for him? He is really wearing out the tires of Matt Travis as he already lost a little bit of traction, as we could have seen there. Is it gonna be enough? Matt Travis, ooh, down the main straight, he is having a good traction coming out of that corner. 3/10. It is gonna be enough, I think. He is gonna have the DRS, he is gonna have ERS. Down the inside, no, he's gonna try and go, ooh, he is gonna try and go down the inside. Is it gonna be enough? A little bit of wheel banging, and that's move done for the Red Bull driver. Great overtake by him. And now SSL Mango is gonna try and get the move back. I don't think it's gonna happen because he is on hard tires. He's definitely gonna have to defend on Bob, who is on medium tires at the moment. He is dropping down a little bit of time, 7/10, 6/10. He was 5 or 4/10 earlier, so he cannot really keep up with these guys, but he's still gonna have the DRS, so that's great to see. Nadim is quite close to Burn It Down, so we might see an overtake from him down the inside there of turn 1. It's not gonna be enough because it seems like Burn It Down had a better exit coming out of the corner. And we're seeing some Matt Travis lovers in the chat. So go Matt Travis it's gonna be interesting, guys, because Mango is gonna have his medium tires at the end of the race, and by then Matt Travis is gonna be on hard tires. Royal Viking has retired from the session in the pit lane. He wasn't really looking forward to race anymore, and that's gonna be race over for the Aston Martin driver. And Bob in P3. Not too much overtaking is happening. Yellow. Ooh, and it seems like Royal Viking is coming out again. Not sure if that's really what it's supposed to do. Not sure me making the move on Josh. I think, yeah, it is actually gonna be the move on Josh. Now Josh is gonna have the DRS down the main straight here. Is it gonna be enough? Not sure. Let's have a quick look. Josh. Ooh, he's far back. I think he's having wing damage or something. 7/10. That's not really something to look forward to, as I really love this Ferrari car. I had my brother, who is a very big Ferrari fan, say that this Ferrari color was really not the Ferrari color that was gonna be the real Ferrari color, but I do love this color, to be honest. It's a little bit darker. Not sure if anyone has noticed that. Ooh, Nadim has made the move down on Burn It Down, but it's quite obvious because Burn It Down already came into the pits, I think for hard tires. So he's gonna drop down all the way to P10, I think. Let's have a quick look. I do think, yep, it's gonna be B10 for him. And Kuna is thinking that Mango is gonna have the Grand Slam as it is looking very great for him, but I think a Grand Slam is when you have the sprint race too. I don't think a Grand Slam is possible in a normal format. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. I haven't had a lot of Grand Slams yet. And all the drivers are really not close to each other. We got the top three, but they are not really looking for a big move. But we got Grimjaw quite close to Top Dog right now. We want to see a little bit on how the position changes look like. Grimjaw has gained 1 position, Top Dog has gained 7, and Sims has gained 5. So a lot of overtakings happening from the Mercedes part. Also, Matt Travis gaining 3, Bob gaining 2, and Nadim gaining 2. Not Shumi, also a great race from him. He is in P8 with 3 positions gained. Josh is not really very lucky. He had a little incident with himself in sector 3, as I think, Grimjaw, oh, that was very close to a DNF. But yeah, he has lost his car. He's gonna come into the pits though, because he is gonna have boiling tires. So yeah, he's gonna come into the pits for hard tires, I think, because he's on the medium tires right now. And let's have a quick look what Top Dog, he's not really close to anyone. Then it's gonna be these 3 who are quite close to each other, not really up for a move yet, as they're gonna wait for a pit stop strategy. I think that's really something to look forward to here around the COTA circuit. Mango 6 tenths, 7 tenths, 5 tenths behind Matt Travis, so I think he has got the main straight line speed setup. Let's have a quick look. Is it gonna be a move? It is gonna be a move down the outside. He's gonna try and make a switchback work. Is it gonna be enough? It is not gonna be enough. He's not having that traction on his hard tires yet. And let's have a quick look. Is it gonna be enough? Ooh, a move down the inside. Move down the inside. Quite a risky move. Is he gonna... Ooh, that was quite risky. That was quite risky. Very dangerous from Mango, but we love to see some dangerous moves here from the South African driver. And yeah, it seems like the medium tires are dropping off a little bit, and Matt Travis is coming into the pits. Very great to see from him, as I think Bob is gonna jump him because he's gonna have DRS on his in-lap. And there's a yellow flag in sector 2, as I think Nadim has lost his car. They're coming out of the second last corner. Bob is really close to Mango at the moment. Is it gonna be enough? Don't think it is. 6 tenths, 7 tenths. And Matt Travis has dropped back all the way to P5. Top Dog and Sims have gained 2 positions to Nadim. And Nadim, what is happening? Replacing a front wing, I think it is. So that's not really great from him. So we're gonna get back to Bob and Mango right now. What is gonna happen here down the main straight? Is Bob having that straight line speed setup? Not too sure. I don't think he is. He's not really gaining too much time down the main straight, only with the DRS and the ERS, but it's not gonna be enough. He is 8 tenths behind, and they're almost at turn 12 already. So yeah, Bob not really having a straight line speed setup. It seems like Mango does though. He's gaining a lot of time down the main straight, and also in the start-finish straight. And Phantom is almost gonna get lapped. So I think he is back in the game though. Is he glitching around? Don't think he is. Maybe he is a little bit, but not too much. Let's have a look here. Bob has lost a couple of tenths, 1.5 seconds behind Mango right now, and he's gonna come into the pits. So it's gonna be the question, how far is he from Matt Travis? 18 seconds, something right there. And is it gonna be enough? Not too sure. Is he having a... he is having an absolutely splendid safety car. What am I saying? Pit stop. And I think he's gonna jump Matt Travis though. Is he gonna jump Matt Travis? Let's have a quick look. Is he having good traction coming out of the corner? It's gonna be enough. Is it gonna be enough? Down the inside. Matt Travis has been beaten. No, he actually hasn't, because Matt Travis will have fresher tires. Well, warmer tires. He's gonna have warmer tires. So it's gonna be Mango a couple of laps more on those hard tires. And right now, Bob hasn't really warmed up his tires yet, so he's going to be a little bit slower than Matt Travis. And we're going to get back to the interval. Natsumi is also very close to Nadim right now, and he's got his teammate right behind him. So the question is, do I have to let my teammate grow through to make a move on Nadim or not? That's something that Shumi is struggling with right now. Grimjaw is not too close yet, so he's not got to, well, he doesn't have to make any sudden actions, as it seems like Shumi and Burn It Down, also Thiago Maestro, all have a penalty already. Bob in P5, he's 1 second and 3/10 behind Matt Travis, so he's not gonna have the DRS. It's not looking too great for Bob, to be honest, because Sims and Top Dog both have hard tires on right now, so they will be faster at the end of the race too. We're halfway down the race. It is lap 14 out of the 28, as it is gonna be Mango in P1 still with 12 seconds in front of Sims, 18 seconds in front of Top Dog, and quite a few seconds in front of Matt Travis. Maybe we want to talk a little bit more about the standings, guys. I got the standings chart up here. It is looking like Matt Travis is gonna score some good points today, and that will be great for the driver standings because he is right now in P1. We are seeing Phantom in P2, but due to Phantom's bad internet connection, he's not gonna score any points today. So we might see an overtake from anyone. I don't think it is. He's got 72 points, and the following person has 48, which is Top Dog. He's finding himself in P3 right now, though, so that will be some great points for him. Matt Travis is really close to Top Dog right now, so we want to have a look what's going to happen here, because he was 1 second off a couple of laps ago, but right now he is 3 or 4 tenths behind Top Dog. So what's going to happen? Ooh! He's really close. 1/10. 1/10. It's only 1/10 here. Is he gonna make the move already? He is already gonna make the move down the outside. It's not looking too great for Matt Travis. He's gonna have to wait for the main straight. The start-finish straight, maybe. If he's having a good traction coming out of this corner, it doesn't seem like it. He does have the DRS, but it's not gonna be enough to make a move on the inside of Top Dog. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Is he gonna... Oh, this was very dangerous from Matt Travis. Very dangerous from him. And it seems like he's still behind the Mercedes driver. But I think the drivers will have a little battle later on the race. Because if Top Dog is gonna have medium tires at the end of the race, there is a yellow flag in sector 3. I think that's the Ferrari driver, Josh. Very unfortunate for him. He had a great qualifying, but it doesn't seem like his race is going too well for him. And I think these two might have a little battle later on, and Bob has showed up to the battle as he's gonna try and benefit from the battles these guys are performing at the moment. And Matt Travis is making a move down the outside. Maybe Bob has to come into the inside. It doesn't look like it. He's gonna try a two-way move. Is it gonna be enough? It's not gonna be enough, but he has made the move done on Top Dog. Josh with a 3-second time penalty. It's not looking too great for the Ferrari driver right now. But Bob still... Ooh, Mango is coming into the pits. Mango is coming into the pits, so that's something to look out for too, because we want to see how far he is separated from Matt Travis and himself. Let's have a quick look. Is he coming out of the pits already? It doesn't look like it. He's gonna stay in the pits. Not sure why. Sims has not come into the pits yet, so he is fulfilling P1 at the moment. Mango, what's gonna happen to him? He has jumped these guys. Ooh, he has jumped these guys so badly. He is 2 seconds in front of Matt Travis and Bob, and I think that's mainly because of Top Dog keeping them up. But Mango still has cold tires, so maybe he's gonna struggle here in sector 1, sector 2, maybe even in sector 3, but after that he's gonna have super fast tires because he is on a medium tire. Matt Travis, is it gonna be enough? He is having the second fastest lap now though. The second fastest sector. No, the fastest second sector. My apologies, guys. He's still under attack from Bob right behind him. And is he coming closer to Mango? It doesn't look like it though. Let's have a quick look what the straight line speed is gonna tell us. It tells us that Mango is a little bit faster than Matt Travis, and we're seeing a DNF from Josh in the pit lane. Quite unfortunate for him, as that will be the second DNF of the race today. Grand Slam coming up for Mango indeed, as he is looking very strong here around COTA, beating the competition with 4/10 in the qualifying. And right now he was beating Matt Travis with hard tires when Matt Travis was on medium tires. So Bob, it's going to be the question, who is going to come on the podium, because we got Sims. I don't think Sims is going to get closer though, because he still has to come into the pits. But is Matt Travis and Bob, who is going to fulfill P2, who is going to fulfill P3? Matt Travis with the fastest lap right now, so he's really putting up a show, and I think Mango is going to get an easy fastest lap, in my opinion, as he is gonna come really close to Sims at the moment, who hasn't pit for new tires yet. Mango with a 3-second time penalty. Oh! Mango with a 3-second time penalty! Mango with a 3-second time penalty, guys! What is this? Ah, this is a big mistake from Mango. Matt Travis might be able to get the win here. I mean, it's not really looking like it, but if Mango is gonna get held up by Sims here, Matt Travis might be able to get a little bit closer to these two. Maybe get into the DRS. It doesn't look like it though, because I think Matt Travis is having a battle with Bob. And Mango is having the DRS. I think he is actually having the DRS. Ooh, down the inside, here down the outside. Is he gonna try and make a switchback work? It doesn't look like it, because Sims was going really wide out of that corner. Down the inside, is it gonna be enough for Mango? It seems like it. It was like putting jelly on the bread, if that makes sense. It was that easy. Just with a knife, scoop some jelly up on the bread, and yeah, it was this easy. Mango with the fastest lap right now, 136.1. And is that the official track? Well, the official lap beaten. Ooh, I think that's beaten. I think it's beaten. Hold on, fastest lap. No, it's beaten. That's great to see, guys. The official fastest lap of this racing track has been beaten. I mean, we're also having a 112 on this track, but that's when the track wasn't really how it looked like right now. Burn it down with another 3-second time penalty, and it seems like a lot of drivers are really close to each other. Not Shumi is really close to Nadim. I'm not sure how many seconds Burn It Down has. I think it's 3 seconds. Bob really close to Matt Travis right now, and it's not going to be enough for Matt Travis, very unfortunately, to get the fastest lap, well, the fastest race here. I mean, P1, obviously. It's not going to be enough for him. And it's also not very sure if he's going to get P2 with Bob on his tail here. And he also has to overtake Sims. And Sims, I'm not sure how long he's going to stay out, because he still has to make that pit stop, as he is on the hard tires. He started on the hard tires, he's still on the hard tires, and he has to pit for medium tires. Is he coming into the pits right now? It seems like he does. And is Matt Travis going to have the DRS? It seems like it though. So that's going to be an overtaking opportunity for Bob. And now the question is going to be, where is Sims going to place himself? Is he going to be in front, behind, or next to Nadim? That's going to be the question though. He has come out again. Well, he has come out already, and he's going to be in front of Nadim, so that's great to see. He's going to have some trouble with cold tires though, but he has the medium tires, so that's going to be an easy P5 for Sims, maybe even a P4 if he gets closer to Burn It Down, who is having 2 penalties already, both 3-second penalties, so that will be 6 seconds of penalties in total. Bob right now behind Matt Travis, he's losing a little bit of time compared to the Red Bull driver, as he is right outside the he is inside the DRS zone, but it was very close, it was very tight for the Ferrari driver, and now Mango is just putting up his rocket ship. He's got this button, you know, on his steering wheel. He's got this button called rocket ship. Then he just pushes the rocket ship button and he flies through the field. And yeah, right now he's 5 seconds faster than Matt Travis already. And Vermaak Puna is really happy that Mango is getting the win here. He has been unlucky a couple of races already. I think he won last race in Bahrain, but it's not, I mean, he's gonna be somewhere in 5th place right now, 6, 7, somewhere in there, but he has lost so many points in Japan and in the first race of the season. Let me have a quick look what that was. That was gonna be Singapore. Yeah, he lost a couple of points in Singapore too, where he crashed out. And then in Japan, he had an incident with Phantom. He won the race in Bahrain. And right now, it looks like he's going to win the race here in COTA 2. It's not going to be sure who's going to win the P2 yet. And Burn It Down is definitely going to be in P5. I think maybe, let's have a quick look at the penalties. He's having 6 seconds of penalties. And now the only question is going to be, is Sims going to get close enough to jump Burn It Down on penalties? Of course, he doesn't have to get, well, he is not going to have any penalties if he wants to make the jump, but if he's gonna have 3 seconds of penalties, he basically has to make up 4 seconds, and right now it's only looking like 1.5 seconds. And we're seeing the Haas drivers really close to each other right now, and the question is gonna be who is first in the standings. Let me get it up real quick. It is Grimjaw. So if the Haas drivers think straightly, if they think logically, Grimjaw is gonna get P7 and Natsumi is gonna get P8. Just standings wise, because Natsumi is in P10, Grimjaw is in P4. So for the, well, also because Mango is already having 26 points and Grimjaw is having 41 points. So if Mango is winning this race and Grimjaw is gonna have P8, that means that Mango is gonna jump Grimjaw for P4. And I mean, that's not really great, is it? I mean, it is great for Mango, but it's not really great for Grimjaw. So I think there has to be a little bit of a discussion whether Grimjaw is gonna get in front of Shumi. Let's have a look here. Bob really close. Sims is gonna get enough time to make the overtake on Burn It Down though. I mean, not the overtake on track, but in the after the race. Mango is a really fast guy. It is really crazy how fast he is in qualifying, beating every guy with almost 4 or 5 tenths every single race. And right now he's just showing such great pace. He was keeping up with Matt Travis, who was on the medium tires, and Mango was on hard tires. And right now it's just gonna be I mean, not really fair, to be honest. Mango just has to, well, the league has to do something about Mango, because he is going to score some more points. Maybe his consistency can be a little bit twitched, because he's not one of the consistent drivers in my opinion. I think that's Matt Travis, because he has been scoring some great points every race already, every track. But yeah, Mango is really strong at the moment. P1, 8 seconds in front of Matt Travis, who is having some troubles with keeping Bob behind him. Sims is already within 6 seconds. of Burn It Down. So that's going to be P4 for Sims if he doesn't get a 3-second penalty. Oh, and apparently the winner gets 35 points. Does the winner get 35 points? Interesting. The winner gets 35 points apparently. I'm not sure what the point system looks like. I think I gotta ask the owner of the league that real quick because I'm a little bit confused on how the points work. But I do know that the Constructors Championship is a combined of Division 1 and Division 2. So that's what's up. And right now we're seeing Bob behind Matt Travis. And maybe Bob is gonna score P2 here because he's looking really strong. And I think he has fresher tires than the Red Bull driver because he has come into the pits 1 or 2 laps later than Matt Travis. And that's only gonna benefit him at the end of the race. He doesn't have too much ERS left though. It seems like Matt Travis has a lot more. It's 30 for the win, I'm sure. Okay, perfect. Okay, 3 for pole and 2 for fastest lap. Perfect. Thank you very much. So yeah, apparently Mango is going to get 35 points. So that will place him... Let me have a quick look. That will definitely place him in P3, I think. Because Top Dog is not going to score too much points today. He is all the way down in P9. Sims is going to score some great points for the Mercedes team though, but he is not looking too great on the standings. He's in P11 right now. So there's a lot of change going to happen in the standings, and we want to see what's happening here with Bob and Matt Travis, because I think this is going to be the only overtake happening. Grimjaw is losing some pace compared to his teammate Shumi. So yeah, all the drivers are really far away from each other except for Bob and Matt Travis right now. We're having a splendid battle for P2. Phantom making the move on Thiago work. I'm not sure where Thiago is actually. He's coming to the pits for the fastest lap. I think they're gonna try and steal that from Mango. It's gonna be difficult though. Let's have a quick look what tires he is on. He is on soft tires. So yeah, he's definitely gonna try and get that fastest lap at the moment. Apparently he is consistent, but in the first 2 races he hasn't scored a single point. In Singapore he just crashed out of the race by himself, and in where was it, Japan, he was not really very lucky. I'm not sure if I want to blame it on Phantom where he had bad internet connections, but Mango was not really careful either. He was, yeah, I mean, it was sort of Mango's fault too, so that's why I wouldn't call him too consistent compared to Matt Travis, who has scored some great points the whole season already in every race. Also Phantom, who has scored some great points today. It's going to be a worse race from him compared to his previous races. He's only going to score 1 point. Thanks to his Wi-Fi, so that's maybe something he has to look out for next race, because I mean, with such Wi-Fi you can't really expect to win a championship, can you? But yeah, Red Bull is looking really strong right now. They're first in the standings with, I think, a lot of points difference. Let me get the chart up real quick. They're first with 241 points. In second, it's Mercedes with 155 points. So that's almost 100 points difference. And then in third, we got Haas, who are not really going to score too good points today. It is going to be P7 and P9 for them. They're getting outbeaten by both the Mercedeses. Top Dog is outbeating Grimjaw, and Sims is definitely outbeating Natsumi. Now the question is going to be, Top Dog, is he going to be able to get within that 3 second of Natsumi? There's still 3 more laps to go as we're going underway for lap 26 right now. I'm not sure if it's going to be 26. It is going to be 25 right now. So if he gets within 3 seconds of Natsumi, he is going to steal P7 from the Haas driver. And right now it seems like Bob is really losing his pace. compared to Matt Travis. He's already 2.2 seconds behind, and I think he just wants to keep his car on track, make sure he gets P3. He will get a couple of points on the board for Ferrari, who are not really looking too strong in the standings. They're fifth, they're having a battle with the Ferrari team. Let me have a quick look. They're having a battle with the Ferrari team. They're having a difference of 17 points. So if he scores some great points for the Ferrari team here, they might be able to jump the McLaren team, because none of the McLarens are in the lobby right now, and Josh has been very unlucky due to his DNF at the beginning of the race. Well, it was not in the beginning of the race where he DNF'd, but he lost traction at the beginning of the race. So he has been a little bit unlucky. I think it's one of his first races of the season. Not too sure, actually. Let me get that up real quick. Josh, well, in sector 3 you have that long left-hander, no, the right-hander, and you can easily spin your car right there. And I think he didn't have he didn't have warm tires. He lost the car there after lap 1 or 2, and he was all the way back at the grid, and then I think he lost his car again. He came back to P8, P7 something right there, but then he lost his car again, and he DNF'd in the pit lane, so that's very unfortunate for him. But yeah, I mean, nothing I can say about that. It's just about consistency, and if you're not too strong on a track, you're not gonna feel very comfortable, and that's when you're gonna crash in the concentration corners, is what it's called. Well, what I call it. It's basically where you can easily spin out, and you have to keep your concentration on the foot pedal, on the gas pedal, or on your fingers if you're playing on controller. Because if you don't keep your concentration on track, you're gonna spin out in every single corner where it's difficult to go on traction quite easily. It is what it is, guys. Sims is quite close to burn it down right now. Maybe you want to have a look at him, because if he's gonna be able to overtake him here these last 2 laps, Thiago and Phantom are having a battle. Not quite sure if that's really what's up. It seems like, what is Phantom doing actually? Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's a glitch. That's what it's up. Yep. Phantom, yeah, as we spoke about it already, I think he has to do something about his Wi-Fi. It's not looking too great for him, but it's really unfortunate for the Red Bull team, because he has scored some great points already, and I know there is a lot on the line here, so maybe they have to sponsor him for some Wi-Fi connection. Sim's really close to burn it down right now, 7/10 behind him, and I think there's a overtake coming up. What is it gonna be? Phantom has left the session, unfortunately. Sims 5/10 behind burn it down. It's gonna be the last, and you guys are very lucky, because if this happened with Phantom a couple of laps ago, it was definitely gonna be a safety car, because look where he is parked right now. Disqualified from the session, parked in a dangerous location. This was definitely gonna be a safety car, so very lucky for you guys. Oh, Sims down the inside. Is it gonna be enough? It's not gonna be enough. Oh, that was really close from Sims, and now he's just gonna try and make the switchback work, and it's gonna work though. Down the outside here in the difficult section, the long right-hander. Is it gonna be enough? He might lose his car here. It doesn't look like it. Down the inside. Ooh, nope, it's not gonna be enough for Sims. He just has to keep it down. He doesn't have to take any risks, because burn it down has a 6-second penalty, and that's something Sims might not know. He might be too focused on track. Is he gonna shove it down the inside? I do think he is. Ooh, nope, he's gonna back out of the move. Quite smart from the Mercedes driver, and I'm not sure if he just wants to be proud and be able to make the overtake work. Burn it down is gonna be smart though. He's just gonna stick, he's gonna let through Sims and just try to be as close as possible to Sims to make him make a mistake. If you know, if he makes a mistake, well, here's the thing: if you're driving at the front and there's a guy behind you trying to push you to make mistakes, you're gonna think of that and you're gonna make a mistake. Believe me, I'm a racing driver myself. Look at this, look at this. You saw Sims already losing a little bit of traction there because Burn It Down is so close to the Mercedes driver right now, and he's gonna try and make it down the inside. Is it gonna be enough? Ooh, nope, it's not gonna be enough for the Mercedes. Oh no, it is gonna be enough for AlphaTauri driver. Burn It Down has made the move done. Mango, your race winner, coming across the line here for the COTA Grand Prix, the United States Grand Prix. Matt Travis coming across the line in second. But we want to have a look at this battle here. Sims has backed out of the move, and that was gonna be the end of this race. Beautiful race. We saw Bob 12 seconds. Not sure what happened to him though. I think he lost a couple of... Oh no, that's on Mango, right? My apologies, that's on Mango, I think. No, it is not on Mango, it is on Matt Travis. I'm not sure what happened to Bob. I think he lost traction there. Quite lucky for him because Sims and Burn It Down were coming really close, and Burn It Down has lost 2 positions. He has lost a position to Nadim too, and I think that's mainly because of his battles with Sims. He just had to keep it behind Sims, and then he would have gotten a P5. But right now, with 1/10 difference, he is gonna get P6. Not Shumi in P7, Top Dog in P8, Grimjaw in P9, and then it's gonna be Thiago Maestro in P10. We are seeing drivers like Josh, Royal Viking, and Phantom who haven't finished this race. It seems like Grimjaw actually has the fastest lap according to the chat, so it's not gonna be a grand slam for Mango. Very unfortunate for him, but yeah, Grimjaw got 2 points extra on the board thanks to his fastest lap. I think it said that Sims was gonna be your driver of the day. Very well deserved. Ooh, I skipped it. My apologies, guys. Mango P1, Matt Travis P2, and Bob P3. Congratulations to them, as it will be Grimjaw in P9 with the fastest lap. Yeah, Sims, really your driver of the day in my opinion. Not Shumi, 7, that's not really impressive. Bob has done a great race. Matt Travis also has done some great performance here on this track. But yeah, Mango was just crazy today. He got that rocket ship button activated again, as this will be your COTA United States Grand Prix. And I thank you much for watching. I'm gonna try and get some interviews up, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the sponsor here, which is Auto Magneto. Make sure to check those guys out. They're doing wholesale and retail of auto parts in the whole region of Africa. So if you need some auto parts, make sure to check them out on their website. I do think they got a website, as stated in the little screen there. And I'm gonna have a look if I can get someone up for an interview. So I will be back in a few seconds, guys. All right, guys. So it doesn't look like anyone is up for an interview right now. So we're gonna do a quick recap of what happened today. We saw a very outstanding qualifying from Mango in Q1, Q2, and Q3. Matt Travis was 4 tenths behind. He was looking very strong during the race, as we saw a good three-way battle at the beginning of the race with Mango, Bob, and Matt Travis. But Mango managed to get the different strategy up. He went from hard to mediums, and that means he was way faster at the end of the race. Matt Travis finished in P2, Bob finished in P3, and we saw a surprising P4. It was going to be Sims, who came all the way from P11, I think, to P4. So that's great from him. As that will be a little bit of a recap. We saw Phantom having a little bit of an unfortunate Wi Fi connection. What else did we see? I think that's it basically. Oh yeah, Josh, he was very unlucky today. He had a great qualifying in P2, but he's lost his car in lap 1 in the long right-hander in sector 3, and that basically ruined his whole race as he crashed once again a few laps later. So that was going to be a little recap of your COTA Grand Prix. I thank you very much for watching here to the Full Throttle Racing League. This was your Premier Division. Actually, tomorrow we will have the second division, I think, also on this YouTube channel. And I thank you very much for watching. This was VB Thomas as your commentator, and I wish you good luck.